Alright, different angle today, guys. Trying to take this a little more seriously. So the lighting is really bad in my car, I guess, for videos without like a proper, because I like you've seen before, I have that sunshade, but I'm gonna get a better one that's like more matte instead of so reflective, so I can put it on during these videos and help the lighting. But for now, I just put my phone in the steering wheel, and then I had to turn the wheel a little bit so that it would be kind of level. I know it's not perfectly level at the moment, but and I just remembered I'm such a freaking boomer in a lot of parts of my life that I just realized that I've been like recording in portrait because that's how my phone stand is, but I'll probably start recording in landscape, and I think I'm gonna get a different phone mount. The one I have right now is really nice. It's a cheap little thing from Five Below, but it's perfect. It just, you know, sticks right there on this flat part, like in front of the screen in my car, and it's like perfect. It's perfect for like maps and music and charging and stuff, but for making videos, I need to be able to adjust the angle, so I'll probably get like a windshield mounted one. I just really don't like losing any visibility, and that's why I don't even use air fresheners in my car. Well, I do, but little vent ones, not the rear view mirror hanging ones. Anyways, I just came back from Cook Shack. Again, I know, bad meat, bad. Oh, I saw chickens, 2 chickens being transported in the back of a truck in a cage the other day, like 2 days ago. And I can't get that image out of my head, especially now as I'm eating chicken. Gosh, I need to stop this. But anyways, I saw these 2 chickens, and they were in the cage in the back of this truck, and they looked compacted because they were like tied and strapped down to the cage so that they couldn't move at all. Or I guess they could move their heads a little bit, but yeah, but it just made me really sad. But then I have to realize that that's my fault, you know? I'm accountable for that as a meat eater. Like, I create the demand that, you know, meat doesn't just start off as meat, y'all. It starts off as a living thing. And death is a natural process. Death is, you know, natural. And eating dead things is natural too, I guess. But, you know, we don't have to. Humans are animals. Mac and cheese. Yeah, it's pretty good. And you know, if you're a hunter or something, that's great, you know, hunt your own meat. That's a different deal. Like, that's, you know, that's what a predator is. That just puts you in the place of a predator in the food chain. So anybody who hunts their own meat, I think, is far more ethical than somebody who buys meat and eats it from the store or whatever, like me. But even better than that is not eating meat at all. Not sacrificing another living being's life, many living beings' lives over the course of, you know, a lifetime. Just so you can eat the food that you think you prefer. But you'd be surprised. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to stop eating with my mouth open. I think I'm really going to do it this time. Anyways. Yeah. But, you know, like I said, I'm a hypocrite. I have all these principles and things, but I don't really live by them. It's a slow process, but slow and steady wins the race. So, not that it's a race. I guess I just feel cold, literally. And that's making me feel a little emotionally cold, so turn my seat heater on. And you know what? I don't care if it's middle of summer in Texas. It's raining. There's you can't even see the sky. It's so cloudy. I'm gonna turn the heat on. Oh, that already feels a lot nicer. It's like a blanket. Man, I should have a car blanket. I just realized that. That'd be awesome. I already have a change of clothes in the trunk, just in case. It's just a pair of basketball shorts and a tank top. And like, I think I have a pair of socks in there or something. I need to make sure I have a whole outfit. I know I at least have a top and bottom, which is usually good enough. Like when you spill something on yourself or whatever and you can't go home for a change of clothes. Oh, and I'm a little like damp too from all this rain. It was raining so hard. I might post that as a separate video later, but I mean, just because it was leaking in the warehouse that I work at, and that was interesting visually. To me, it reminded me of being in the caves in the San Antonio caverns. I love caves. Love caves. Speaking of, I was thinking I'm gonna replace my car headliner. You can see here a little bit where it's sagging. You know? And I really don't like that, you know? I really want to take as best care of my car as I possibly can, and so I need to get that. I was thinking I might do it myself just because it didn't look that hard from the video that I saw, but it's also not that expensive, I don't think. So I think if it's no more than like maybe 200, if it's like around $200 to get a custom headliner replacement, because I want to replace it, but I don't think I want to keep the same like boring, you know, factory beige gray color. I think I want to do like stark white or maybe off-white, something like the interior of a Volvo. I think I'll take inspiration from the interior of like high-end Volvo sedans, late models. Anyways, I want to get something interesting in here, not something garish, if that's the word, or tacky. But something other than just gray or beige. And also, even more important than just changing the color of the headliner, you know, this thing sags and that bothers me. I don't even roll the window down if I can help it, because I don't want people to see the sagging headliner. It would be on the driver's side, you know. But anyways. Oh, and my tint. The tint in the back. Somebody told me the other day, they said, man, like your car looks so nice, and then you look at the rear windshield and it's like, oh man. And they didn't mean it in a mean way. They were being like constructively, you know, letting me know, because they were another car enthusiast. I forget who that was or where that happened. Maybe it was a dream. No, it really happened. I think I was with my dad, and no, was I? No, I wasn't. Dude, that's crazy. I forget where that... Somebody told me that, and that made me think like, okay, yeah, I need to get that changed. But thankfully, my cousin is a tint repair guy. He has his own tinting business. So I'm gonna call him, probably not today. I was gonna call him today, but since it's raining so hard, you know, there's no way I'm gonna ask him to, and no way he would want to either, do tint today while it's raining. So I'll wait till it's dry again and ask him to do that. But that's something on the list of things to do to be productive. Besides that, I just came from the bank because I opened a new debit card. So I can finally get off of my mom's bank account, because I have like a card under her account, and you know, that's fine and all, but part of this whole becoming independent thing is, you know, having full control of my own finances. So anyways, I went to the bank to activate my card and try and get proof of, I don't know, proof of account or something for my direct deposit, since I'm gonna change it from my old card to this card. which was a little pointless because I basically went there just for the teller to tell me that I could have done it all in like seconds on my phone. Well, for activating my card. So I did it right there. And then I can go online and download the proof of account or whatever, and I'll send that to HR before I leave work today. So it can hit, so that next paycheck goes to this account. Sorry guys, I know this isn't very interesting. On the surface, there's so much going on. I feel like a linchpin, a kingpin. No, not a kingpin. Yeah, like a kingpin, a linchpin, something like that. Or a nexus. Maybe a nexus would be a much better word. There are all these different energies and all these different angles of, and when I say that, like for the people that aren't really into metaphysical stuff, or I mean, because I'm not really, I mean, I feel like interested in metaphysical stuff, but I also consider myself a man of science, you know. You can people are multifaceted. I'm gonna use the cheese from the mac and cheese as dipping sauce for the chicken. Oh, by the way, of course I went to Cook Shack again. Oh, that's what the place is called, by the way. I don't want to mention it too much because it's not like I'm trying to be a sponsor person, you know, to be sponsored or anything. Yeah. But anyway, so, yeah, I got the chicken again. The same thing as yesterday, except just the chicken tenders, not the waffle, because I couldn't finish it. I had it, oh, they gave me ranch? I wanted Shack sauce. Oh, well. Anyway, so, I got honey mustard too, so that's fine. And these are delicious on their own. Before I lose the train of thought from earlier, what I was talking about was, I feel like a nexus, although I think really we all are, but from my point of view, I feel that there are all these paths, channels, I'll say channels, that's the closest I can think of way to articulate it. Oh God, this is why I need to read. I used to be able to articulate my ideas almost one-to-one from how they are in my head, but now it's a struggle. But I still write fine, not as well as I used to either. I really need to read. Really, 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 really need to read. We all do. Anyway, so I feel like a nexus. And for people who aren't super into, you know, metaphysical stuff, I'm not even really super into metaphysical stuff, I don't think. But what I mean is, I feel that there are all these paths of possibility, paths of intention, paths of motivation, of attraction, of interaction, of things, people, places, events, time, that I am intersecting with, that my life intersects with, and that everybody else's life that is connected to these paths intersects with. And I know that might not make a lot of sense, but pretty much inaction is an action as well. Because whether your sails are up or down, whether your oar is in the water or not, the flow is gonna take you somewhere. So it's up to you to, try to guide yourself, steer yourself in, I would say, the right direction. That would be ideal, but you're going to steer yourself somewhere. Anyways. Not too sure where I was going with that. Still got about 15 minutes left on my lunch break today. Alright, it's getting hot. I already feel a little sick eating this chicken. What's up with me, man? I don't know what's come over me. I feel lethargic. Probably a combination of this gray weather, the fact that I'm at work, which I still don't hate, which is good. I don't even really dislike it. My health benefits kick in soon. In like 7 days, I start to enroll. I thought it was at the 90-day mark, but it's actually at 60 days, which was yesterday for me. +1, I think, or +7 days, I mean, for some reason, I think it has to be like during the pay period or something, I don't even know, but very soon my enrollments are gonna kick in. I called HR today and talked to them about it, and they're gonna send me all the info and stuff that I need to sign up for my health plan, my vision plan, my dental plan, and 401k. I think there's a 401k. Yeah, there is a 401k, and for that too. And also to switch my direct deposit, like I said. So that's gonna be great. I mean, earning this check is already, a lot. I'm making progress towards my dreams. Not that I'm getting paid that much. I make $36,400 a year. Before this, I worked at Starbucks, and before that, I was in the Air Force. The Air Force was probably the best job, career opportunity I ever had. But I was super depressed, and I got reclassed out of my dream job that I came in as, and a $14,000 bonus and a top secret clearance. I got classed out of that due to answering something wrong in the top secret briefing, into a job called TMO, which is extremely similar to what I do now, just a logistics warehouse job. And if I had the mindset I have now, then I would have rolled with that, and I would have turned it into something still amazing, But at the time, I didn't understand that there's more than one path to however you define success in life. And at the time, I defined success differently. Now I understand that it's not about how much money you have or how, or anything like that, you know. It's not about the material things that you own, you know. It's about, for me at least, it's about your day-to-day experience and your relationships and your purpose and your goals and the change that you can affect on the world and the actualization of your life. That's what success is about to me. At least that's, I'm starting to form, you know, my idea of success. I also think it's a ever moving target. So man, time's flying. I've got like 14 minutes. I'll run a little late. I don't really care. I mean, I do care, but I don't think it's a big deal here to be a couple minutes late. I hope not, at least. I just really need this time out. I didn't even realize I was kind of going through it today. I didn't even realize it. I think it's just, I think it might be because I didn't get enough sleep last night. Why didn't I get enough sleep last night? Did I get enough sleep? Alright, so I don't know. I don't even want this chicken. The lady at behind the counter, I guess, at this restaurant that I got my food from was pretty cute, and I felt like she came up and talked to me when she didn't necessarily need to. Maybe just to be nice, or maybe because she thought I was cute too. I don't know. Not that I should be looking for any sort of relationship at the moment or anything. I mean, I live with my mom, so first and foremost, I need to build my own life. And I was thinking about this the other day too, because I definitely want to be a dad someday, or like, I think I want to be a dad someday for sure. And I kind of asked myself, like, when is the timing right for that? And I think that a lot of things in life, like a lot of things in life, it's probably wiser to, for some things, not everything, but for some things, it's wiser to fulfill needs as they arise, rather than to try to anticipate every single need. Like, I think I'll get to a point in my life where I look at the life that I've built, and I feel that there's, you know, a void where a child should be. You know, my son or my daughter. And I think when I get to that point, that's when I'll know that I'm ready to be a dad. And I'm definitely not there yet. I don't even have my own house, so, or my own place to live. I don't necessarily need to have a house. It could be the boat. But you know what? I have to establish myself first. But besides that, I mean, I'm extremely fortunate, you know, to be in the place that I am in my life right now. Extremely, extremely, extremely lucky. And it's just really hitting me now as I say that, how insanely lucky and fortunate I am. You know, to have a roof over my head, to have a car that I own, to have parents who, you know, care about me and love me, and a sister who loves me and who is successful, and, or, you know, I think she's very successful, and I'm so proud of her. But, you know, to have a family that is caring, and to have my own transportation, and to have a place to live, and to never worry about, you know, about how I'm gonna eat or anything like that. I mean, those are insane luxuries. Those are, I mean, that's luxurious to live a life like this. And I need to remember that. But that doesn't mean that I don't aspire to, I want to say, greater things. Comfort can be dangerous. Too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. But I don't think that necessarily means that I would be, you know, worse off for improving the comfort quality of my life. But I should also remember not to be selfish and try to improve the lives of others, even more so, I think. So anyways, yeah, but someday I want to be a dad. But right now, as far as relationships and things go, am I lonely? Yeah, definitely. I'm super lonely. I need to work on having more friends. That's for sure. But where do you find the right kind of people? All around, I guess. All around. I always see people that I imagine I would have great friendships with. But as far as, you know, getting a girlfriend, I really want one. But, you know, she'd have to be someone who's willing to work on building a life together. And I'm not going to change my dreams and my goals, you know, to accommodate someone else's. Not at this point, anyways. You know, and that's a little selfish, but it's honest. And I wouldn't want somebody else to do that to their own either, you know, for me. So I'll have to wait, I think. You know, I need to keep all my money for one thing, so can't be, you know, buying gifts and things. But somebody with the right mindset, I think, could actually help me get to my dreams faster. You know, some crazy chick who wants to live on a boat with me. Anyways, yeah, that's the name of the game right now. Patience and commitment. And a vision. And, you know, getting that boat isn't going to magically fix my life or change my... Well, it'll change my life, but it's not going to magically fix things. And it won't change my life. The boat will be a catalyst, a vessel, a material through which I can affect change in my life. But it won't happen auto-magically, you know? It is what it is. Así es. I should have got 2 honey mustards. Or I wish they had given me the sauce that I asked for. But that's okay. The chicken was good. There's just no more. I still didn't finish it, even though I got less this time. I guess I'll eat that later, like yesterday. I don't know. It's life's a journey. I just wish everybody on this earth could be happy. Or even more, I think what's really tragic is I think we all could be. We just aren't. And be the change you want to see in the world, but that makes me also sad because I understand much more intimately that I'm not perfect and that I frequently make the wrong decisions. So if I extrapolate from that the character of the world, then I worry. The road to hell is paved with good intentions, as they say. I'm not sure how true that is, but I'm trying not to cry. I don't even know why I'm sad. But I'm not really that sad. I mean deep, like, there's a deep sadness within me, that's for sure. I'd say at the core of my being is enveloped with sadness. But on the surface operating level, you know, day-to-day Noe, the Noe that most people know, and the Noe that I inhabit, you know, throughout quite often, most of the time. I don't know if happy is the right word, but hopeful. I'm definitely hopeful, which is something I used to not be able to say. So, could be worse, could be better. Anyways, I guess I gotta get back inside. There's so much more, I don't know, to be said, to be done, to be experienced. That's all for today. Whoever you are watching this video, I want to love you, and I genuinely hope that you find happiness and hold on to it. Thank you.